global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. This is a great news coming from the Southeast, judging the fact that they have been clamoring for BiafraExit, Biafra Republic. But it looks as if now a lot of people understand why most of the time when they ask for BiafraExit, some persons still believe that them being in Nigeria have a lot of benefit. It looks like much more discoveries are being found almost every other time in Southeast. Just fairly recently, it was discovered that the Anambra has one of the biggest deposits of gas in quantum in Anambra State. Imo State, they have quite a lot when it comes to the issue of mineral oil and gas. Of course, Ebonyi State has a lot of lead. Enugu has a lot of coal in quantum. But as you speak, another major discovery that right now the whole world is looking towards having in quantum because of the level where we are going to in the world radar globally. If you have that in quantum, even UN will be interested in your matter. It looks like Southeast have it in commercial quantity and is bringing a lot of reactions. Well, a lot of persons have been saying that for Biafra to exit, they are looking at their commercial strength and their capacity, but it looks like even Mother Nature is blessing them in ways they least understand. And this discovery was found fairly recently. Now, to the shocking part, you will now agree with me now that it may be a little bit but difficult now for Biafra to exit, having discovered this great mineral resource in their soil. Well, before we go into the newspaper, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to an insider source, a Twitter user tweeted that a mining company in Enugu accidentally, mistakenly discovers huge uranium deposit, and the federal government sharply revokes mining license. Kai. Okay, but for some of us who don't understand what uranium is used for, we're going to give you a quick one of what's the uses of uranium, especially when it comes to the global scale. Well, one of the major uses of uranium that everyone should be super excited about is the fact that uranium now is used to power commercial nuclear reactors that can produce electricity and to produce isotopes used for medical, industrial, and even defense purposes around the world. So it's not just Nigerian thing. Well, and also the main use for uranium today is for fuel in nuclear power plants. Nuclear power plants generate power by causing a controlled fission chain reaction using uranium. Of course, this produces a huge amount of energy from a small amount of uranium. 1 kilogram of uranium can produce as much energy as 1,500 tons of coal. Remember, Enugu also has coal. In the bid of also having coal, now you have discovered in commercial quantity uranium. And of course, at the early stages of uranium, we use uranium oxide for coloring agents for ceramic glasses and in glass as well. But people are wondering, how much is it really worth? And so if it's used for that, what's the monetized value? Well, one of the commercial value of uranium is that it's $130 per kg of uranium, and others are that because of the great depth and remote location might also cost over $130 per kg. So a very large amount of uranium are known to be distributed at very low grade in several areas, which means if you have uranium, you are in for business. A lot of Nigerians have been talking that even if it's not going to be used right now, or they don't want people to know, that if eventually at some point, you can't keep denying that there's uranium in Enugu State as being alleged by a Twitter user who have an insider source in that event. If eventually that is so, maybe they should go the way of Zamfara. Zamfara have gold. Up till now, Zamfara is still producing it in small quantity. Is though it should be in large quantity, but it looks as if Zamfara gold is for Zamfara people. Maybe uranium will be for uranium people. Now you see how powerful uranium is. That's the same uranium that Russia has, the same uranium that Ukraine have. Okay, same uranium that some of these power countries have. I think Japan has it, China has it. They have it in quantum, such that there had to be a United Nations agreement that look, because of some of them even use that uranium to produce other explosive, depending on the grade and type. Now, if you are having that type, they can always, of course, refine it to the finest grade to get what they're looking for. Now, for those who have it in commercial quantities, all tabs are always on them to be sure that they don't have some of these nuclear, instruments that can be used as massive destruction. So, but then there's still benefits of uranium, which I've already mentioned: the medical, the industrial, and all whatnot. Even the beautification part of in the earliest stage of uranium oxide can be used for ceramic, coloring agent, and also the beauty. So eventually, you now see that uranium is a blessing, and which other states seem to have it in quantum? It is Enugu. What other discoveries is Mother Nature keeping in store for Nigerians? Do we still really need to borrow when with the land we occupy as a nation, as a people, is so heavily blessed with nature? Imagine the way we are borrowing, and this our debtors, or sorry, our creditors decide to say, okay, they're going to take stock of some of the assets. They come with their machines and instruments and discover some of these things like uranium in large quantity, and they decide to mine it, and the country who has no uranium will now start leveraging on Nigerian's uranium and oil and gas and all that coal, lead. I think we have lead in Ebonyi State. Ebonyi have lead. For those who don't know the beauty of lead, lead is used for pencils, it's used for batteries, car batteries. It's powerful. We have a lot of these mineral resources in large quantity, not just in southeast. Okay, of course, in southwest we have gold. Zamfara have gold. In Niger Delta we have oil. Now we're having uranium in Enugu State, and we have gas in large quantity in Anambra State, and many others. Kogi has a quantity as well. And now we're using this to play politics, when by now we should be among the power nations, simply because we lack what it takes to become a great nation by virtue of our leaders. Come on, I would say congratulations to Enugu State, although they're not out of the woods yet until probably they are recognized. I just hope that they will play their politics well, and so that we can at least have benefit of having uranium in our country. That's what's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section. What's your take? Do have a nice time. God bless you. Bye.